All right, we are recording. Hey, Allie.
Hello, hello. I'm excited to be here.
I know, me too. So, we had this idea yesterday.
Yeah. Yes. And there's nothing better than an idea that pops into your head and then you're like, let's do this. So here we are.
Exactly. No time like the present, goddammit. So, let's
Yes.
do it. So,
So,
Allie, tell us who
yes.
you are.
All right. So I am Allie Duncan and I'm an intuitive healer. I do emotional clearing. I do spiritual guidance. I help to heal the past so people can be present in the future and be open to what's happening in this moment. And that's what I do. I also dabble a little bit in chaos magic and yeah, let's just go ahead and throw in that I'm a yoga teacher. Oh wait, let's not forget, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a Maji grandma. So many titles, so many labels. But yeah, that's me and my little life experience wrapped up into a ball of labels, if you
Yeah,
will.
praise the Lord. It is a bottle of
Thank
labels. That's what we do, right?
Yes.
So I am Erica, and I am a spiritual life coach. I help people find the courage to live the life they were meant to live, and just generally speaking, wake the fuck up, right? Like so many times, so many people are asleep at the wheel, and so I help them wake up, open their eyes, and start living today. And yeah, ball of labels, also wife, also mom, also a yoga teacher. But mostly I'm a person who lives with an empty mind and I curse a lot. So that's kind of what I'm
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yes, and I love it because you help to bring me back to, you know what, when I'm floating off to get grounded, wake the fuck up, and let's continue on this journey. And here we are. Here we are creating this awesome video for everyone who wants to tap in and learn and embrace their life. And I will have to say, how we came up with the name is entertaining to me. I was still laughing about it.
You have to give the tagline. The tagline is important. So this YouTube thing / podcast thing is called SheKings, for peasants who don't want to live a shitty life.
A shitty life. Absolutely. So I love the name SheKings. I always have. And then it is. And when we talked about it, just a bunch of labels, right? SheKings, right? Royalty, all of this amazing stuff. And then peasants who are sick, who are tired of living a shitty life.
But
So,
wait a minute. No one likes to be called peasant.
no one does.
Like Willem said to me, Willem is my husband, SheKings. Isn't there a name for those people who are SheKings? Aren't they called queens? So why do we have this mess of labels and titles and triggering words like peasants going on?
And shitty life.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's the most important part, right? Like, because if you're buying into any of the drama of like she and kings and peasants, then like shitty life is probably close by. It's like it's in your area if it's upsetting or triggering for you. So
Absolutely.
there's that.
So bringing all of these labels together, She, Kings, Peasant, Shitty Life, is an awesome title because we are all there. We are all there. We connect ourselves with outside experiences, right? If something good happens, then we are floating on air. We are a king. We are female, right? And then when something happens that we label not good, then we're in a shitty life. And when we compare ourselves to others, right? They are better than, they have more than, then we are putting ourselves in the label of a peasant, right? So which one are you? Truly, you can't be all of them. And so it's funny that we mushed them all together to be like, let's start to heal this. Let's start to talk about this so people can start healing and seeing who they truly are.
Yeah.
Yeah, step by step, weekly with us. So I think this is going to be great. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be awesome. And I think, you know, I love the idea of the mix of the labels. I love everything you just said, but I think at bottom, we just laughed for an hour once we put all that together. We were like, what does it even mean? It doesn't have any meaning. It's completely ridiculous. And so it has all this meaning and it has no meaning. And like you said, you know, we're going to kind of walk you through this. We're going to guide you through this because this is what life is. It has so much meaning, all the meaning you give it, and it has absolutely no meaning at all. And so we just want to walk you through sort of the things we talk about all the time, the jokes that we have, but also just the healing that we have experienced and the healing that we take each other through. Like Allie said, yes, I can ground her sometimes, but Allie, yes, Laura, she calls me out. She calls me out. Before this call, I was actually thinking and laughing to myself about this time when I called her and I was like, I don't know, spirit is just flowing through me. And I have just been telling my husband like it is. And she was like, you know that spirit probably wouldn't be an asshole, right? And I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting thing to think about. But what I did after I got off the phone with Allie is I went and I sat and I thought about it. And I really thought about how I was using spirituality and I was using, you know, this connection that I thought I had with spirit to be an asshole and to actually not be very spiritual at all. And so I was very much an Ebow. And you know, that's what she did for me that day. That's what we do for each other all the time. And we
All the time.
all the time, all the time. And we want to share it.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. Because it's nice to have some type of guidance. And I mean, we've been doing this for a while. I personally have been doing it for 16 years and I still call Erica and I still, when I'm in my head or I'm like, okay, this is who I am. So now I have to behave this way. Even in spirituality, we get stuck in a label of this is how I should be. Right. And I love it that you just cuss up a storm because most people are like, oh, is that okay? Right. You're a spiritual leader. Is that okay? It's like, yes, it's okay because this is who I am. This is how I'm expressing myself. So I love what we're going to be doing. I love that we're going to be talking about truth and belief, right? So people who say, I'm speaking my truth and I am angry and I am frustrated and my life is shitty and I'm not where I want to be, right? That's not a truth. It's a belief, right? And so, you know, join us so we can help you distinguish that and to get into the truth. And really, truth is everything that is amazing, right? I am love, I am joy, I am patient, I am kindness, I am abundant, I am healthy. Let go of any story that you have around it. And so this is what this whole podcast is going to be. And we agreed to do it once a week, right? Every Friday.
Yep, we're going to do it once a week, every Friday around this time probably. So
yeah.
sometime between 10, daylight savings time. So sometime between 9:30 and 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll hop on here and have a chat with you guys. And it's going to be awesome. So basically, each week we'll have a different topic and we will walk you guys through it and we'll give you guys a little bit of homework to unpack in the week following. So this week, your homework is going to be to look at your labels. Look at your labels. Look at how you are using these labels to define yourself, how you are using these labels to make you superior or inferior. So like Allie said, some people really strongly identify with being a person who has a shitty life. I mean, seriously. And it's funny because there was a person who I was looking to work with And I live on a tiny island, and there's so much, craziness going on. Everybody's kind of in everybody's business. And so it's very easy to kind of get very friendly with the person very quickly. And so I contacted this person to do some work. And she seemed like she was really struggling, like she needed some help. And I said, hey, I'm a coach. And if you need some support anytime, just come on by and, we'll sit down. My first session is always free, and I never, ever turn anybody away. So let's just sit down and have a talk. And this person literally wrote back, my life is shitty. This is what's going on with this person. This is what's going on with that person. And I don't have any money for this shit, and blah, like just full. I was like, my word. And but when you start to have, she has this label, and we will take any label, the label of being superior and more awesome and more great, or we will relish in being inferior and life being difficult and life being hard. It doesn't matter what the label is. Ego is happy, happy, happy to have it. And so this week, look at your labels. Look at the wife and the mom, but also look at the way you label your life. Do you have a good life? Is it a difficult life? Do you tend to look forward to the day, or do you tend to believe that, the day is going to bring you something hard? And just write it down. Write it down. And maybe next week, we have no plans, people, but maybe next week, if we remember, we will dive a little bit more into labels. I'm sure we will, because we have to keep playing with this name.
Right. And the cool thing that I'm so excited about with this podcast and this channel is that we will teach you how to shift your perception on everything, yourself, everything around you. And I promise you, if you stick with us, then your life will start to change. So I am into quantum physics and frequencies, and I will teach you magic to shift. Because when you start to say, this is my life, it is shitty, or this is my life and it's amazing, and you're stuck on either one of those stories, when you sit with it and say, if everything shifted, would I still feel the same way about myself? If I lost everything, would I still think I was amazing and had an amazing life? Or if I gained everything, would it change me? If that is true, if you say, yes, that is true, then you are stuck in the external, right? And so with us, we will teach you how to let all of that go, but still be in the flow of what is, to live your life fully and to navigate all of the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows, while still holding the space of the essence of who you are. That is what we want to get to, because SheKings, peasant, shitty life, still so funny to me, is all just labels. It's absolutely all just labels. So I am looking forward to this. And I want to invite, we'll eventually get it together where we have contact information, a Facebook page, all of those things, and to communicate with us. Send us your questions so we can address them Fridays. Just address them, because it's good to get like the idea of how this works, but then when you attach it to, okay, this is my situation that I'm dealing with, and then have that addressed, I think that would be very helpful, extremely helpful, because we've all been SheKings and peasants. What's that?
No, I was just saying, I love that idea of attaching it to real life events and real life people, because it totally shifts. I know for both of us, we work a lot. We started off very much in the concepts of spirituality, and all of those concepts mean absolutely nothing if you are not living it. And so a lot of times it can be a little bit difficult. And when you have a guide, when you have a teacher, when you have, two random girls who completely ridiculous, but I assure you, we've totally been through it. We are still going through it at times, and we have seen such great results with the people who work with us. But when you have a teacher, when you have a guy, when you have two crazy girls, man, oh man, it just, with speed, with absolute speed, you can start to see these shifts. So I think it will be nice for you guys that you won't have to work through it the way me and Allie had to work through it for much of our spiritual process, where you just have a guidance. Because if you can rock it, if you can rock it through it, if you can find that seat of consciousness that Allie was talking about, that stillness, and find it right now, today, then that's what you want. What are we waiting for?
It's magic. It's absolutely magic. I'm in Denver, Colorado, and Erica is on a beautiful island, St. Martin. So where she has sun, and then I'm dealing with, I think it's going to snow today, even though it's been high 60s. Like, no, I think we're going to enter winter now. And so I think we might have some snow. So that's where I am. And you can follow me. I have all my social media, as we both do, my website. We can put all that in the information below just to contact us. If you're looking for a spiritual guide, if you're looking for a coach, if you're wanting to know more about yoga, energy work, whatever it is, that's where we are. But of course, you don't have to be in either one of those locations to contact us. So yeah, I'm excited to branch out and to share our passion, share our silliness, however it shows up. Yeah, super excited.
All right,
super excited.
This is us for today, and we will check back in again with you guys next week around the same time on our channel on YouTube called SheKings.
SheKings. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, and I look forward to all your questions, to share the knowledge, and actually to learn also. I'm always a student. So thanks again for tuning in to SheKings, for peasants who are sick and tired of living a shitty life. So. Still funny.